Okay, there is actually not much to this game. It's just I outplayed him from start to finish. I went for e4, he went for the Alekhine defense. Now this e5, e6 is not that well. Here you shouldn't go there, you should go knight f3, just developing very well. But he played this. The other alternative was to go take the knight and go c5, because the problem with what he did is something I haven't seen in the game. The other moves which will be suggested in this game that I should have played, I saw them, but the idea of queen g4 I wasn't sure. So for example, knight takes, I take on g7, knight back check, bishop here takes, and rook there, and this should be like a lot better for black. For example, here you can go c4, the knight goes to b6 for example, and now bishop to g5. Let's say you go f6 to safeguard the queen. Now you go bishop e2, sacrificing even more stuff to go bishop h4, and after rook there is this cute little mate. But okay, I haven't spotted queen g4 after this, so I went to bishop d2, which is also fine and better for white. And here he went for knight b6, should have again taken it, and I played knight f3, queen g4 was also fine. Castled bishop d3, excellent move, threatening bishop takes h7. For example, if you go this way, there is immediately a win with bishop h7 and knight g5, and this is something I have seen because there is queen coming in and there is actually no defense. You have to give up the queen, otherwise it's mate. And if you go up, then there is, I thought I would have gone for queen g4, and after a quick think, this is better. Queen g3, let's say you go there, and now bishop f4, and it's completely busted, and there is actually no way out of this. Knight e6 is threatened, so let's say you go knight e8, go out of the way of the thing, and knight takes e6 is winning, but it's not as clear as, let's say, h4, playing it slow. So let's say knight c6, black has to get developed, h5, queen, king here, only square, and now knight takes e6, king here, and queen takes pawn, and it would be over. So that's something in this line. But okay, I played bishop e7, takes this away, I played h4. So now h6 is the best move. He played g6, which is, well, everything is losing for black. But now bishop h7 is again renewed, because now the thing is, if you take it, it's after knight to g5. Let's say bishop takes, now the rook's file is open, and that's pretty devastating. And now if the queen comes in and threatens mate on h7, let's say you go f5, and now just to come g6, and there is actually no defense. If you move the rook, then there is this mate, because the pawn covers f7. Okay, fine, now we have covered the Greek gift here, and after h4 he played g6, therefore I went here hitting the rook, he played f5, and I'm spoiled for choice here, really. I played the move h5, but h5, which is winning, and well, it's even better than bishop takes, because I didn't like this. I'm plus 3.5 here, approximately, but, well, I liked it, but I just liked this one more, which is plus 4 points, well, now it's plus 5, and here I also thought he will go g5, which is actually the only move. Well, there is no only move, everything is losing. He played this, but I thought about g5, and here I wanted to go, here I wanted actually to go queen d2, or this one. Let's say queen d2. I'm losing a lot of my advantage because of g4, knight there. This was my idea, and now after knight c6, I'm still better after f3, opening up the position, but okay. Fine, this was his last chance, g4, and I wouldn't have found probably the best move here, which is, well, maybe I would have taken the bishop now. Bishop f8 is always there, and maybe I would have gone for g4 as well, but probably not for, Yeah, g4 is the best move. I always thought about g4 here. So, for example, g4, if you take it, then there is knight takes g5, bishop takes g5, and queen takes g4, which would pin the rook to the king, and that's over. So, but I didn't want to calculate, and he would probably just have grabbed the rook or played queen d2. Both is winning for white. But okay, he played rook f7, I took, and after queen there, which is fine. There is again this g4 idea, but queen d2 is now as strong as all the other moves. It's +5, +6. Here, now he played rook h7, I played long castles, and he played his queen in. Now I played knight g5, hitting the rook goes back. And now I went king there. And it's still +5.5 or +6. It's growing, it's completely winning for white with many ideas here. Played a6, preventing knight coming into b5, although this was never really mad. Yeah, I shortly thought about it, but I wasn't gonna play it this one. That's why I played that. But anyway, so now I played queen f4, he played knight c6, finally developing some pieces. Rook h3, just slowly building. If it were a blitz game, for example, or some nonsense game, I would have gone for g4 probably in a lot of lines here. For example, maybe even here, there is this g4. I thought about it all the time, and as you see, my moves are fine, but g4 is always cracking the position. But I have an entry point, and this is a brilliant move according to the engine, because it leaves the knight hanging. But if you take the knight, then bishop g5, now the queen is hanging as well as the rook. And if you take the bishop, I take the rook. So let's say you take this. Now it's mate in 5, queen h3, and now the queen is hanging. But if you take the bishop, it's queen here and rook there, which is mate. This is what I also saw in the game. But anyway, he played d5, doesn't bite it. And now I'm spoiled for choice, really. My whole idea, the whole game was bishop f8 or bishop g7. And here I just played bishop g7 because it wins. Bishop f8 would have won as well. And now he took the knight. I played this check, played this covered check, hitting the queen. Now he went here, and I would have I just went for the queen, which is completely winning, and it's also mate in 7. And in the worst, I just get the bishop as well as the queen, and he basically has nothing for it. But a quicker death would have been to go just queen there to threaten the rook coming in. But in the end, I played pretty quickly as well as he did, and well, it was basically over anyway. So he resigned after this check, and that's it. Okay, thanks for watching. Here are the statistics.